Welcome, my friends, to the world of HeroQuest, a place unlike any other. Do you ever feel like your heroes are just casually strolling through your dungeon, taking their sweet time, leisurely picking through your hard-earned treasure, and debating strategy right outside your boss room?
Taxi!
And you, the dungeon master, haven't had a chance to get a single attack in. Well, not anymore. Get ready, Zargon players, because it's time to bust out the Evil Wizard deck. We're tipping the scales, ratcheting up the threat level, and making sure those heroes think twice before they dare set foot in your domain. If you're ready to unleash the forces of evil and make your games more challenging, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. This is the Fair Weatherman. Welcome back to the channel. Created by the biggest HeroQuest fan in all of Ireland, Hon O'Dalloran, the Evil Wizard deck is designed to challenge even the bravest heroes. This deck introduces a collection of sinister spells, cards to boost the monsters, treacherous traps, summon reinforcements, and curses to hurl upon the meddling heroes and make them regret ever stepping foot upon the spiral staircase. The Evil Wizard deck is designed to bring back the sense of threat, unpredictability, and dread element that keeps the hero players alert and engaged. It transforms the journey through the dungeon from a predictable slog into a tense, exciting challenge that builds to a truly heroic finale. Han reached out a little while back and asked if he can send me a copy of his deck and give it a playthrough in exchange for an honest review on the channel. So after a week of playtesting, I've gathered my thoughts and are ready to share them with you. Let's get into this. As someone who has fallen into the Forever GM role, I was happy to add a little spice to our games, but how does it integrate into standard gameplay? While playing through a few Keller's Keep quests, I found this simple deck to be quite enjoyable, adding excitement between the monotony of running the game board for my players. How it works is as follows. On the Evil Wizard's turn, if there are no monsters on the board, you may draw an Evil Wizard card. Only one Evil Wizard card can be played on the GM turn or a hero turn in the case of cards like Pit Traps. Its effects may not be combined with other cards. You may only hold on to 3 cards at a time, discarding a previous card if you draw a more suitable option, depending on the current scenario. In the event you run out of cards, you're allowed to shuffle the discard pile and create a fresh deck. And that's it. Simple and straightforward. So smooth, my 7-year-old grabbed the deck and started dealing out dreadful fun while running his first homebrew quest. And here it is. It's titled Hero's Revenge. Thanks to the HeroQuest fans Discord, I downloaded a scan of the HeroQuest Adventure Design Kit and gave it to my son one afternoon while he was sitting around complaining about how bored he was. He had little to no trouble integrating the Evil Wizard deck and got a huge kick out of the Mimic Treasure Chest card. The chest opened, fangs protruding from within, transforming a standard search into a mini-boss full of teeth and treasure. I was one proud dad running around his dungeon of chaos. I feel the Evil Wizard deck does a great job of addressing overpowered heroes or quests that are way too easy. If you're anything like me, I let my heroes play campaign mode from expansion to expansion, allowing them to level up with each homecoming. We've had the 4 standard heroes for almost 2 years now. His dwarf, Grimdar Blackshield, is a living, breathing tank at this point, rolling 6 combat dice for defense. All he has to do is stand in a doorway and block the fiercest monsters from reaching wounded and tired members of his party. But with cards like Clear the Door, GM players can roll a dice and attempt to throw the hero into the room or corridor, causing them to lose their next turn.
Oh no!
I'm a huge fan of adding trap cards as well. Things like poisonous gas and noxious green gas bursts forth from the chest. Swarm of bats. The dwarf was almost lost to sight when the swarm of bats descended upon him. Rat bite A multitude of red eyes began to gleam in the darkness. And pit trap. Without warning, the floor began to collapse beneath the wizard. This deck allows for the GM to place a few strategic surprise attacks on the board. And I happen to have a handful of 3D printed traps I use alongside these cards. I really like the handful of mini-boss cards thrown into this deck as well. Things like Dread Sorcerer, My Dread Magic Will Overcome You, Magical Fire Elements, and Undead Hero. Don't make too much noise, you'll attract a wandering party of monsters from a neighboring room. The door burst open. The heroes would not get the jump on these monsters. Hon and his fellow creators see the evil wizard or Zargon player not as someone competing to defeat the other 4 players, but as a facilitator of a great game experience. While some GMs sit back and let the heroes walk all over them, this deck gives those who want to go for blood the option to spring traps and mortally wound heroes who drop their guard in the cold depths beneath the World's Edge Mountains. I really had a great time with this fun deck of cards. For those of you who are concerned about AI art in their gaming, this deck is not completely absent of artificial intelligence. I asked Hon specifically about this, and he informed me that version 2, the deck I have in my hands, is about 70% artist and 30% AI. Future expansions are aiming for 100% artist renditions. The Evil Wizard deck continues to make progress eliminating AI artwork compared to the first version that was around 45% artist and 55% AI. As much as I understand the community's fight against AI art, I feel this is a reality we're going to have to grow accustomed to in homebrew gaming. It's far too easy and accessible to use, and there's no way we're going to be able to put the genie back in the bottle on this. Now, can we hold major gaming companies accountable to fight against the use of AI? Yes, and we should. But the reality is, it's just too convenient and at times does a decent job with little to no effort. But that's a topic for another time. The Evil Wizard deck ensures the heroes are never truly safe and that your dungeon is dark, dangerous, and deadly. I'm happy to incorporate the Evil Wizard deck into my gameplay. After all, one of the best things about HeroQuest is incorporating fun homebrew content into HeroQuest. That's all I have for you today. If you'd like to purchase a copy of the Evil Wizard deck by Hon O'Dalloran, you can find him on the Ye Olde Inn Facebook group or the HeroQuest fans Discord. I've included links to both in the description below. And while you're at it, ask him about picking up a copy of Blood Quest, Atlantis Quest, or Camelot Quest. I hope to one day grab a copy of Blood Quest and give it a playtest on the channel. I hear he has a set of really cool 3D printed minis by Pablo from Minis 3D to add to the thematic gameplay. I feel that would make a really cool video in the future. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. If you really like this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and if you're not a subscriber, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button today as well. As always, united the heroes stand, divided they fall. Come, let the quest begin.